everybody, this is Calxiyn here. If you guys enjoyed this video, remember that you guys should become patrons over on Patreon if you guys want to support the channel, but all the info for that is at the end, so we're going to talk about a theory I have today. Actually, I have to give Semblance of Sanity credit. So while we were at RTX, we were all sort of talking about our RWBY theories. And, like, he was like...
You did talk about non-Rooster Teeth related things at RTX,
But, like, one of the things, I think Caleb said, I think, that he thinks that Merlot is Penny's father. And I was like, yeah! Like that, because I had that idea too. And so we connected right in our brains. You know what I mean? So I have some evidence, alright? I have some photographic evidence that I would like to show the audience.
Okay.
So,
different.
Here's what I'm gonna say, okay? They have very similar hair.
Okay.
They both have a beard.
Different skin color, it looks like.
I mean, he's on a screen. You remember how washed out we are when we turn on the light sometimes?
Yeah.
Like, in the past, like, he could just be very...
I don't know.
washed.
He looks...
That's all I'm saying.
That seems to be significantly darker skin than the pale. Also... What hand is that on the
Hold on, I'm getting there, okay? So, I understand
so that would be
the skin color
okay.
looks a little different, but I'm saying
I don't understand why Penny can't have two dads. I guess three.
Well, Ironwood and then him, anyway. So, I think...
Okay,
they have very similar pointy hair, right? Okay? They both have a beard, so he just grew out his beard and grew his hair a little longer.
Okay.
Right? And the way I'm going to explain this is, Merlot was during Volume 1 and 2. So, in between Volumes 1 and 2, he started to bald, and that's why he has the bald patch on his head.
He started to bald and he tanned a whole lot as well? Okay, yeah.
Because he was on some sort of deserted island all by himself. You know, islands have sun and beaches and stuff, so after the island...
I mean, everywhere on Earth has sun.
Yeah, you know, but I'm saying, like, after the island exploded... He would have had to, like, go around and travel a lot, okay? That would have given you a little bit of a tan.
Which happens when your home explodes.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Know.
Also, listen, if Penny's supposed to be Italian, right?
Okay.
Based off of Pinocchio, right?
Merlot is French.
This guy... Okay, no, but I'm saying that this guy is probably Italian, and this is how Italians tan. Like, they look pasty white, and then in the summer they get exactly that dark.
That's not true.
You should see how my sister does. She goes like 10 shades darker.
Your sister looks always relatively tan-ish. You got the white genes, so you're just
well, I can't say from personal experience, but I know from family matters, okay, we fucking get dark. Anyway, the point, it doesn't matter about that, okay?
Yeah,
here's my other evidence.
Okay.
Obviously, Merlot is a scientist. He built some robots, alright, in Grim Eclipse. He's part robot, similar to Ironwood, so it would make sense if maybe they interacted in some capacity, alright? He's missing an eye, which maybe that's why they didn't show his face, right? They're trying to hide his face, sort of like they hide Adam's, like, eyes with the mask. They're hiding his face, which is why they didn't show us his face in RWBY Volume 3, okay? They're in the same clothes, because if you see, right... in the in this picture,
okay, yeah, similar, I guess.
Right,
white
they have
stuff.
the white thing with the cuffs, and then on Merlot's outfit they have that
around
thing.
His Merlot thing, so you don't see trim.
Well, I'm saying that the trim is on the sleeve, and so it's matching trim. So
matching,
the trim on the sleeve is matching on his jacket.
Unless, but
well, that's
no,
what I'm
because
saying.
You don't see that around.
What do you mean,
you
on him?
You don't see the trim on the...
On Geppetto, I feel like he has that dark line right there.
No, that looks more
like... Is that a shadow?
That looks more like the line of, like, the line art.
Like, it just looks like he has thicker lines.
I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying that that's what it looks like to me. They're in a very similar outfit.
Regardless, we're looking at dinner jackets. So,
I know.
Like...
Okay, so other than that, right... Obviously, you have the robot arm situation, right? You know, Ironwood is also having a robot arm.
Are you stoned? Were you drinking? No, I guess you can't drink. You're not 21. It's America.
But I'm saying they look the same, do they not? Just disregard the skin color for a minute, okay? Because we know Rooster Teeth. This is probably, whatever design he had in Volume 3 is probably not sticking around. So when we see him again, he's probably gonna look like a little different, you know what I mean? He's
also, don't you think that if
but I'm
he
saying
was capable
of
making a Penny, that in Grim Eclipse there would be a oh shit, there's Penny moment?
No.
That would have made Grim Eclipse far more interesting.
I don't think so, and here's why. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. And this kind of ties into Ironwood being a little shady, alright? Being a little dictatory, okay? So he was working with Merlot against Ozpin's permission because Merlot was doing stuff that Ozpin didn't like, right? He was experimenting on Grimm and stuff, and Merlot accidentally, he caused the fall or whatever. So Ironwood knows that Merlot has, like, scientific capabilities beyond our wildest dreams. Right? You know what I mean? Let's just say, right? Okay. So Ironwood is working with Merlot behind Ozpin's back. Okay? And so that's why he made Penny, like, in secret and sent it off to Ironwood in exchange for protection, and that's why he got some Elysian robots, because Ironwood's in the military, and Ironwood was the one who supplied him with the robots to protect his lab from randos on the island.
My body's made of Merlot. Blocks me out in the screen. Anyways, sure, that's a possibility.
Yeah, and so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying that.
But dare I say, robots appear to be like a dime a dozen in this world?
Yeah, but I'm saying if they're at Elysian, I think they're at Elysian in the lab or whatever. And so Ironwood was the one who provided the Elysian robots for him.
I mean, presumably they could have also, like, stolen some and sold it on the black market.
I mean, he could have. But he's on an island all by himself. Like, where the fuck is he going around stealing things? You know what I'm saying? So, I think that...
I mean, he didn't steal it. Probably someone else stole it and then sold it back to him.
And that would give a very interesting dimension to his character, because, especially in the RWBY manga, Penny's like, oh, I love both of my dads, right? And so that shows that even Merlot, he may be a little crazy, he may also have a very loving side as well to his robots and his creations, you know what I mean? Like, he may genuinely like Penny, and so that's the...
You really are grasping at straws here. I like the idea that you're trying to make Merlot a great
It's connected!
Dad. Sure, tenuously, at best.
And they're both scientists. They both build robots. They both do experiments.
But like
how many scientists are there with white puffy hair like that in the RWBY universe?
Presumably a lot of scientists have white puffy hair like that.
Think about, though, how unique RWBY designs are usually. How many characters in RWBY look like each other that aren't related? Okay?
People kept on saying that, like, Crow and RWBY parents, they're not blood related.
No.
Crow's RWBY dad, people always say that because they have, like, goth aesthetic, but they're not
Yeah,
related.
but I'm saying looks as in, like, that. Like, the only people that look the same in terms of, like, hair color and everything are the Schnee Dust Company people, right? Like, why make Penny's dad look so similar to Merlot if they're two separate characters that need to be distinguished by the audience?
Because he also has a robot hand, a laser fucking eyeball,
and
is way whiter, has never been shown in the third dimension.
Yeah, but they're going to show him one day.
Best video game.
They're going to show him one day in the show, because this is canon. So I'm saying,
it's canon. Isn't he in his lab when it blows to shit?
He escapes or something. It's kind of unclear.
Are you positive about that?
And we're getting the new Grimm Eclipse campaign. So, that could give us more evidence to the fact that this is a thing that is happening. I don't know whether to mark this as a crack theory. I don't think it's crack.
No, it's crack.
No! But they look the same!
They are different head, different skin color.
That doesn't matter.
Laser eye. Robot hand.
Yeah, but he could have a laser eye and robot hand. We can't see his other hand. We can only see that hand.
Motherfucker, you can't go from that pasty like me. I couldn't get that color.
We don't know.
I've tried.
We don't know.
I would get, like, near skin cancer. I would either look like Donald Trump or look like I have skin cancer.
Listen.
I would not look like that.
We don't know. Okay? We don't know, like, maybe it's the shading in the room, alright?
What shading makes you look darker?
Maybe it's Grimm Eclipse and how it's on the screen.
He's in a room, look,
like in the computer.
That's fluorescent lighting you see in that room.
Yeah, but I'm saying, what about there?
They both have fluorescent lighting.
I'm just saying.
Fluorescent lighting is not notorious for making you lighter, not darker.
Saying.
People get pasty. When you should have seen me in high school. I did not look tan.
I'm just saying.
That fluorescent light did not do me much.
I'm just saying that, okay. it's weird to have two characters with very similar designs and have them not be connected in any capacity. Alright?
I think it's not weird because unlike some people, they have, like, they can discern
Like, I can't think of
between...
one character in RWBY that looks so similar to another character in RWBY that they're not related. Like, Weiss looks like Winter, but they're sisters. Yang
Yeah.
looks like Raven, but they're related. You know what I mean? Like, I can't think of, like, if Yang looked like Blake and they had no connection whatsoever, like, I would feel you. You know what I mean? But why have them look so close to each other in terms of looks? Unless they're related. One of them's the good scientist, the other one's the bad scientist. One of them's Jekyll, the other one's Hyde. There you go.
That would be more likely than I think them being the same person.
Okay.
The good guy got, like, the mocha of the family when it comes to this.
Well, that's like me and my sister, right?
Yeah, so by that extent, you are the evil one and your sister is the good one.
Yeah.
Which I also probably... Now, come to think of it, yeah, no, she never hurt anybody.
Yeah.
You've hurt a lot.
It's true.
You have left flame and salted earth in your past.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So that's...
Now that I've properly insulted you... And
That's
come
my
up with a
final
better theory,
conclusion, alright? So they're either the same person or they're gonna pull a Jekyll and Hyde.
I think
And
that...
Merlot is the Jekyll, or Merlot is the Hyde, and he is the Jekyll.
Okay.
They both have scientific powers,
Sure.
and one's
Yeah,
using
no,
for good, one's
absolutely.
using for evil.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. Really, color-changing eyes, but, like, the skin color change is what's like, oh, their skin color's different, like, Ilya doesn't fucking, you know, turn fucking blue or
Ilya's
whatever.
a faunus!
Yeah, we don't know what he is! You can't make assumptions like that!
Okay, human beings aren't blue and pink and yellow
Alright.
at the same time. Human beings can be that king color.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Whenever do you see my dad and be like, whoa! Do you have jaundice? Are you one of those blue aliens from Avatar? Is that a full face, body, arm, underarm, leg, and thigh tattoo? No, people have that skin color. Anyways. I'm sorry.
Well, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. But now it's time to go. So I hope you guys enjoy, and if you guys want to become
t-shirt is very
Patreons,
soft.
it's gonna be on the next screen. So bye, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, you guys should consider being patrons over on Patreon. Our $10 patrons get 3 video tickets, which means they can pick 3 video topics for us to do a month. Our $5 patrons get early access to basically everything that we put out a week in advance, early access, in fact. And our $1 patrons get access to our Discord server. They get to participate in polls and all of that sort of fun stuff. So I hope that you guys will consider becoming a patron, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.